Hey everyone, TCTV time. Again, improving your skills in tight spaces, being able to keep the ball using different portions of your feet, in order to help your team keep possession of the ball. Keeping possession of the ball while you're under pressure in order to maybe continue to dribble. Keeping control and possession of the ball for your team for a couple of seconds in order to pass out of pressure. Best case scenario, you're in an attacking mind frame, whether you're a defender, midfielder, forward, you're in the final third and you've got the ball at your feet, the defender, you found some spaces to travel through. Use your foundational skills to set up a shot and hopefully get a goal. All right, a very quick review from last week's tech session. We did a lot of in-out movements, inside-outside, threw some other flair in there as well. Let's just get warmed up with some of those touches, warm up our muscles, warm up the surfaces of our feet. I want you to get 10 in-outs on each foot, stationary. Okay, so 1, 2, there's 2. Let's get 10 on each foot. Get to work. If you want a challenge, you look up while you're doing it. Do some extra if you want. Get both feet. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. Now let's add a hop to it. If you remember from last week, the hop and the inside touch activates the ball. Keep your foot in the air for the outside touch. So we're hoping to sell the defender one way, we get out the opposite way. Get them off balance. Help your team keep the ball, help your team score goals. So the hop and the inside touch, keep the foot in the air, push out. Hop, inside touch, keep your foot in the air. Get the defender to sell out, you push out. So hop, push. 10 on each side. I've already got 1 and 1. If you're ahead of me, great, do some push-ups in between. Otherwise, train extra. 10 on each side. 2. Whoa. 3. 4. 10 on each side. If you mess up, you just reset and get your balance again. Keep that foot in the air with the hop and the push out. Foot in the air with the hop and the push out. Reset in between. Okay, very good. Let's add the scissor. So again, reviewing stuff from last week. Hop in, scissor, push. Hop in, scissor with the foot in the air, push. Hop in with the foot in the air, scissor, push. Let's just do 4 on each side so we can get along and get moving. Okay, so that equals 1. Hop in, scissor, push. 1 on each side. 4 on each. Hop in, keep the foot in the air for the scissor, push out. Hop in, keep the foot in the air for the scissor, push out. Hop in, foot in the air, scissor, push out. This is my last one. Boom. All right, very good. Now that we're warmed up, let's get into some of our new stuff. We'll talk quite a bit in the next couple minutes about trying to unbalance the defender with changing the level of your body and making sure that there's a shoulder dip involved. With the shoulder dip, foot and the shoulder are going together. Sell the defender, okay? The shoulder and the dip should change your level. Okay, change the level of your body, so don't stand tall like a lame soccer penguin. Dip your shoulder. This foot that's going to eventually help you get out must come in. Toe down, knee over the ball, ready to push. As you sell the defender one way with your shoulder dip, you're spring loaded here. Make sure that the foot that's going to take you out is coming with you. So change your level, sell the defender, be spring loaded in order to push out. Let's do 10 on each side. I'll show you what equals 1. Shoulder dip, push, that's 1. Okay, 10 on each side, get to work. Shoulder dip, push. Really sell it, really sell it. So get your foot and shoulder to dip and push out. Dip one way, push out the other. 10 on each side. Oh, I just did 2 in a row there. Dip, push out. Dip, push out. Dip, push out. Don't forget to bring that foot with you. Bring that foot with you. If you've done your 10, do some juggles. Do some push-ups. Get fit. Stay sharp. Make sure you're changing the level. Change the level of your body. Push out. Got 1 more on each side. Okay, very good. Good job. Keep it up. Hopefully we have 08s, 09s, 2010s, 2011s, 2012s. If you're 2013, good job. Thanks for joining us. If you're from the older age groups, either Coach Tyler, Stevie, Steve Walker's teams, let's rock and roll. You should be trying to do these faster. You should be trying to get more reps. And definitely put some push-ups in between or some crunches. All right, very good. So now we've run into a decent defender that didn't fall for the first shoulder dip, so we're gonna double it up. Dip, dip, push. Dip, dip, push. Let's get 10 on each side. So don't forget that you're balancing each side. So when it's right, left, push out to the right, that equals 1 for the right side. You've then got to start one with your left, dip right, push left. Coach Phil's got 1 and 1. Get to work. Double dip, push. So right, left, push. Make sure that you bring your foot in with each dip before you push. Dip, dip, push out. Change the level of your body. Dip one way, dip the other way, push out. Dip one way, dip the other way, bring that foot in to be able to push out. If you do 2 in a row on the same side, just try to get yourself back into a rhythm. Okay, dip one way, dip the other, push out. 10 on each side. Keep going. If you're already done, do some extra. That was a triple. Left, right, push. Right, left, push. Coach Phil's got a couple more. If you're doing extra, you're getting stronger than your neighbor, stronger than your opponent. Whew! All right, awesome. So, ball outside the grid. You remember these from last week. Let's try to do 15 total. So you set up with one side of your body, rooted into the ground. This leg's gonna come up. Aim towards the space in between your hands. Aim towards the national symbol. And let's get 15 on each. I'm on 2. Get to work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 on each side. 14, 15. If you take a small break in between, don't do it for long. Get one side of your body rooted, almost like you're stretching your hip flexors. Spring loaded. Here's your target zone. Bring that knee up. That's 1. 15. 13, 14, 15. TC strong. Well done. Quick break, okay? Get hydrated. Quick break here. Remember, whenever it's the fitness time, get your parents, get your siblings, get them to do it too. Keep the whole house fit. Let's keep all of Tri-County fit. Okay, starting in about 10 seconds. We've got the shoulder dip again, a push with the opposite side of our body. So the shoulder dip, bring the foot in, make sure you change the level so the defender sells. In this case, if the defender's good enough, because you've already burnt him with the shoulder dip, in our imagination, in our head, soccer players must use their brain, train your brain, otherwise you're lame. Shoulder dip, push out, pull Kreif. Shoulder dip, push out, defender stays with you, pull Kreif, toast it. Show it from the other way. Shoulder dip, the defender stays with you. You try to push out, defender stays with you, protect the ball, pull Kreif, you're out the other way. So I've got 2 on my right foot right now. I'll show you what equals 1 before we start our reps. So shoulder dip right, push out, defender stays with me, pull Kreif. That's 1 on my left. I'm gonna balance that out so I have 2. So I shoulder dip, change the level, bring the foot in. It's prepared for my outside touch. In our mind, we're pretending that the defender stayed with us, but we are ready to pull Kreif around them while protecting the ball. So, shoulder dip, push out, pull Kreif. That equals 1. Coach fills on 3. 10 on each. Get to work. Here we go. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. That's 3 on each. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. That's 4. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. That's 5. Oh. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. That's 9 on each. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. 10 on each side. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Come on, 6 on that side. Pull Kreif. 6 on that side. Pull Kreif. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. 7. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Ooh, I didn't like that one. Shoulder dip, push. If you don't like one, you do it until you got it right. Yes. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif, 10 on each side. I'm doing a couple of extra. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. If you do an extra, awesome. Be better than your opponent. If you're already done, get some crunches in, get some push-ups in. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Shoulder dip, push, pull Kreif. Awesome job. All right, next one. If you remember from last week, actually it was this week, Coach Tyler's session this week. He talked about stepping in between the defender and the ball and very much using your body, extending your arm a little bit, not extending your arm completely, but having the arm bent, thumb down, hip, shoulder, booty, body, protecting the ball. want to throw that idea into our dip. So as we dip and bring this foot, hoping the defender sells out. If they're still with us, training our brain. If they're still with us, as we push the ball, this time, get into a shielding position. Ready to make contact over here. Make contact and protect the ball for you and your team. Knee comes up, foot on top of the ball, pull spin. So the shoulder dip, foot comes in, change the level. Defender hasn't sold out yet. They're still with us. Train your brain. Use your imagination. The push. Defender stays with us. Get your body position. Get a shielding position, arm up, and a little half spin. Okay? So, dip, push, protect, spin. Dip, push, protect, spin. We're going to do 5 on each side so we don't fall over and get dizzy. All right, I'll show what equals 1. If you're already started, good job. If you're already started, well done. If you're ahead of me, do crunches, push-ups, toe taps, whatever. So dip, push, shield, spin. Dip, push, shield, spin. Dip, push, shield, spin. I've got a couple more. Dip, push, shield, spin. Dip, push, shield, spin. Dip, push, shield, spin. Let's do 1 or 2 more. Dip, push, shield, spin. Make sure that you're strong. You're imagining you're under pressure. Dip, push, shield, spin. Dip, push, shield, spin. Dip, push, shield, spin. Good job. Good job. That one is not easy. Okay, so just got through the shoulder dip, push, shield, and spin pull. Now that we've gotten through that, put your ball on the outside of the grid. Get some more fitness time in. A lot of UTC players know Tanner. This is a Coach Tanner shout out. He taught this one. Start in a staggered stance, one foot slightly ahead of the other. For Coach Phil right now, I've got my left foot staggered towards the front and right foot staggered towards the back. It's a burst in the air with a double kick. Okay, so burst in the air, that equals 1. I got a right kick in, and then my left kick in, landed with the left foot in front. That equals 1. All right, we're going to do 10. 10 starting from the left foot, staggered in front, and then we'll switch and do 10 starting with the right foot in front. Okay, let's reset the clock. And here we go. So jump, kick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, get that other foot in front. So your opposite foot now has the staggered stance in front. For Coach Phil, it's my right foot in front. As you burst, kick, kick, land. All right, 10 total. Get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Good job. Very quick break before we start with the ball again. Well done. TC strong. Oh. Okay, so continuing with the theme, there's been a lot of dipping inside of today's activities, changing the level of your body, Try to sell the defender to a particular side and get out of pressure. Sometimes you might have to dip twice. We threw some other skills in there with the pole krife. If a good defender stays with you, train your brain. Imagine that you're actually in a soccer situation when you're doing your activities. Otherwise, I think you're kind of wasting your time. Train strong, not just with your feet and your body and your heart. Soccer players must be smart. Tri-county players must be smarter than others. Okay, very good. So taking some of those same concepts and just throwing them into the scissor. All of your coaches have showed you the scissor, right? Make sure that when your foot is coming to the inside and around the ball, keep your toe pointed down. Try to keep your toe pointed down. Make sure you land nice and soft before you start the other side. Avoid, try not to have your toe in the air. Shouldn't see the bottom of your foot. Shouldn't see the bottom of your foot in these activities. You want to dip, so you're changing the level. Sell that defender, scissor. Okay? Let's get in standing scissors. So let's get in 20 total. You go as fast as you can. I'm going to go from slow to a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. If you're an older player, do extra. If you finish before coach, get some crunches or push-ups in or juggles. All right, so 20 total. That's 1, 2. Get 20 total. Get to work. Try to point your toe down as you wrap around the ball and reset your balance. Challenge can look up. Probably already done 20. I'm going to do a couple more because I just made a mistake there. Coach Phil's legs are getting tired. The other coaches think they're old. Okay, good. So now let's get the touch that helps you accelerate out of pressure involved. All right, so a scissor with a push touch. That's one on my right. Left scissor, push touch to accelerate. That's one on my left. I want you to do 10 on each. So, equals 1. We'll show it from this side. Remember, the dip changes the level of your body. Get that defender sold out. And if they're good enough to stay with you, you have to beat them again. Very important that you're able to change your level. Bring your foot along with you. Keep your toe pointed down so you're spring loaded, ready to go. And whatever foot you're using to burst out, it's got to get set up. 10 on each side. 10 left scissors, 10 right scissors. All right, let's go. That's 3 in a row. Keep going. If you finish before coach, you do extra. Try to get a look up every now and then. Really dip your shoulder into that touch. As you're scissoring, get that other foot prepared. As you're scissoring, get that other foot prepared. Didn't like that one. Do extra if you're done early. Or knock out some push-ups. Knock out some core work. Be stronger than the rest. I'm almost done here. Ooh, that was a bad one. There we go. Let's take one more each side. Okay. Awesome. So there's your single scissor. You know what's coming next. We've got to do double. All right, little Ronaldo double scissor style. Or all the soccer crazies that bust out more than 1, more than 2, more than 3. So again, training the brain, I'll quickly run through the change of levels. Dip, change your level, keep your toe pointed down as it's going around the ball, be spring loaded. Training our brain hasn't beat the defender yet. We haven't made the defender lose their balance, haven't made the defender show us their jersey numbers. So 1 scissor, didn't beat him. 2 scissor, didn't beat her. 3, 4, it's not gonna be that many. All right, we don't need to get too fancy like Ronaldo. No offense, Ronaldo, Messi's better. So, anyways, double scissor push. That's 1. Whatever foot you start with, make sure you try to go to the other side of your body right away. So I just got a double scissor starting from the right. Right, left, I exit right. That's 1 for Coach Phil's right. I'm gonna try, keep myself focused, imagine I'm under pressure. Left scissor, right scissor, exit left. That's 1 and 1 for me. All right, 10 total. 10 here, 10 here, double scissor. Get to work. TC strong, let's go. That's 2. That's 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. Didn't like that one. There we go. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 9. I've got 2 more. If you're already done, do some core work. Get some touches on the ball. Whew. TC strong. Well done, kids. Time to keep it up. We're not done yet. All right, not quite done yet. This one's just a little bit of fun. All right, before we knock out our last round of core work for our legs, keeping ourselves healthy and strong and able to burst better than the rest. Let's have a little bit of fun with this one. Slide to one side of your grid. The foot that's on the inside will wrap around the ball, so this will be your scissor. The other foot's going to hop touch the ball across the grid. So you've got a scissor hop touch. Scissor, hop touch. Now you're on the opposite side of your grid. The ball and the foot that are on the inside, the interior leg, interior foot, keep that toe pointed down as it wraps around the ball, and the jump for the hop touch. Okay, you can see how it's changing our level again. And don't turn off your imagination, train your brain. Learn how to train like you're under pressure. So when you come back to practice and we're all on the field again, you can show your coaches and your teammates that you are no longer here. You're here. Okay? So, inside foot scissors, opposite foot hop touch. Let's do 10. Okay? Let's get 10 on both sides. Actually, let's go 5. Right? Because I want to get in our fitness work. So there's 1, 2, 2, scissor hop, 3, scissor hop, 4, scissor hop, 5, scissor hop, 5. Gonna do extra because we're stronger than others. Trying to be anyways. Whew. Okay, very good. Ball outside the grid. Let's finish this last round of some leg fitness, core fitness. Some important ideas for this one. You'll start off with your feet kind of diagonal from one another. You'll have a lead foot and a back foot. So you'll have a lead foot and a back foot. You want to try to keep your attention focused on the space in front of you, and the switch happens with the lower part of your body. Okay? Almost like you're switching your stance or you're switching your snowboard. Okay? So if I was to show it towards the camera here, lead foot, keep your focus, make sure you're spring loaded. Switch the stance. Switch the stance. We are going to do 30 total. 30 total. All right, if you've already started, good job. If you haven't, get to work. 1, 2, 3, Keep yourself focused and spring loaded. Land soft, ready to burst. 15, 17, 18, dip into it. 24, 29, 30. T, C, strong. Thank you, kids. Thank you, parents. Rock that one out. Have fun.